Hello, everybody. Late late nights with Nictory. That's what this is gonna be. My my partner woke me up. I was dead asleep, and she woke me up in the middle of the night after getting home from work, and now I can't go back to sleep. So here we are. I don't know if we're gonna continue building. If you can see it, here we go. We did make some progress on the tower building. And that's probably going to keep going because if we could knock out as much as possible, we can move on to other parts of the base. Then again, I might just go fishing. We'll see. I make no promises that that tonight's going to be an exciting stream. I think we can all tell I probably should be sleeping now, but I'm not. I'm here with you. I just have a couple more setting things to figure out, and then we'll get ready to go. So there we go. That should figure that out. I'm also experimenting with, hopefully, some noise reduction on the background fan. I don't know if I can stream without having a fan option, given that the weather's been so hot this week. I've had to just kind of make do. We don't have central air in this apartment. It is AC wall units only, and only one of the rooms actually works consistently. Luckily that is the bedroom, but that's not the room that I'm currently in. Yeah, I realize this is a bit excessive, but okay. Where did we leave off here? Still need to finish the top. I'm gonna need some azaleas for that. I think, we need to do all of the embellishments, obviously. All the outer decor. I'll run out of torches really quickly. I'm just following the pattern that I've put into the other towers. Can go grab torches easy enough. There should be some right here. Let me know if you are in a time zone where you're up later than you should be. I can't be the only one. Well, you may very well be in a time zone where this is a perfectly reasonable hour for you to be awake. In which case, hello. I know one of my habits lately has been to watch UK streamers in the morning, which I think for them is like evening time, like the time that most people, maybe afternoon, evening, when most people are actually. Okay. This is not what, yeah. Hang on. We need the hanging lanterns for this one. So I've been watching UK streamers in the morning. I think because of the time differential, it's worked out pretty well. And then I think a lot of my other Minecraft streamers, like the ones that kind of got me, that inspire me to do this, they tend to be more of a later later streamers, so I haven't caught them as much as I'm usually an early to bed, early to oh my gosh, sorry. Early to bed, early to rise sort of person. I came here for iron. I already have some nuggets though. I do. A couple of chains. Okay. Need at least 4 of these. And 2 more chains. This has been a very interesting week overall. I hadn't really put much thought into developing Twitch. When I started Minecraft this year and started recording and editing, my goal was to make more of a YouTube platform, and that's still the intention at some point. But then the opportunity to give Twitch a try came up, just in terms of I wanted a reason to do sort of the grinding, get on and do the grinding work here, because left to my own devices, this kind of a project, I've only been playing for about 6 months. This kind of a project would have been very intimidating to me. So, and I'll play on my own, but I don't play on my own. Oop, that was the wrong button. I don't play on my own for long periods of time or very often. I'm much more inclined to play socially with the other members, my other friends here on the server. And that is a great way if you are just limited on time to make sure you're doing things consistently with your friends. I think is the priority. Oh gosh, thunderstorms. That better not be skeletons. It's happened to me so much. That's the setting I needed. But the thing I really needed to get the work done was accountability somewhere along the line. And I know that this is not the most engaging material. Like, there are so many super experienced Minecrafters out there, like people with, people who've been playing since they were kids, decades of experience, incredible skills, a very artistic eye, and they're streaming and making videos, and oh, trust me, like that's the content that I enjoy watching, just personally on my own. So I don't have any any disillusions about this being like a very engaging stream, but I do take it seriously, and I do want to improve. So that's where, practice kind of is the thing that makes perfect. So I stream because I want to complete these projects. as another thing about my username, complete Nictory. It actually does have a meaning to me because I used to be the kind of person who gives up on something very easily. Like at the kind of the first opposition, the first moment of opposition, I would just turn in the towel, and uh, if it was too, I'd think it was too hard for me to do. And it took well into adulthood for me to change that about myself. And it was the people around me that inspired me to do that. My friends, my partner, I watched as they just pushed through some of the same challenges that I had, and they made things happen even if they weren't perfect. They still kept going. And I can't say that was like the first part of the name, but it became significant to me as I started putting some of that into practice too. So like if I can't say that it's everything that I start I want to complete, but more often than not, when I start something, I want to take it seriously and give it my all. And that's what we're doing here. We're working on completing this sky base, my first base as a Minecrafter, my first base that I built and designed myself. And it's an immense project. It's not quite like, it's not like mega build levels here. This is definitely accomplishable. But that also goes that's an intentional choice too. When you want to complete things, you've got to start at a place where you're pushing yourself and your boundaries, but you're also not overwhelming yourself. And I can do this. It's just going to take time and effort, and that's why we're here. Is I want to put in that time and that effort. And we're going to see this grow. But I can't promise I won't get distracted along the way. Oh, actually, I might be able to turn the fan off. It's late enough. Let's go ahead and turn the fan off. Now that I've had my, you know, big emotional middle of the night thing. Maybe the sound will be better. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay. Next part. Oop. Oh yeah, that fan's gonna have to go back on in a little while. It's still too hot tonight. I'm just settling back in. I have a setup that requires a little bit of adjustment. I think I mentioned that the air conditioning units aren't exactly optimal in the apartment we're currently living in. So my solution to that is I stream from a laptop, and this is a new investment, something that my wife got me, and I'm very very grateful for, is it allows me to not be centered in the upstairs, like in the office, which is the hottest room in the house. And the desktop is serviceable, but it's old and a little bit glitchy and very fixed in place. The laptop is working out really great because I'm then able to do my streaming from other locations in the apartment, cooler locations. Like, I'm actually in the living room right now, and it's normally the coolest room in the house. Oh, yeah. Not right now, though. Oh, gotta turn the fan back on. It's normally the coolest room in the house by several degrees. However, it's not exactly large, so it doesn't have room for a desk or a setup or anything like that. So the current solution, the thing that I am streaming with, is a folding table, my laptop, and an armchair, like the armchair that came with our furniture set. And it's a lot more comfortable than sitting at the table for 4 hours. That's kind of the deal, right? But it's also a lot less convenient to get in and out of. We make do. Drink some water here. I think we're gonna start working on a little bit of the jungle wood decorations. We'll get this the jungle wood trim up. We need gates. We need trapdoors. I might have 2 doors. Gates, trapdoors, and slabs. And fences. Might have some fences too. Actually, might put real window panes in this one. We'll see. I was debating just not going with glass for these. Kind of what I did with the first one. Obviously, this one I did gates. The other one I did fences. And I like the gates because it kind of gives it like that shuttering sound, like that window shutter. But it doesn't fill the space as well, and having the double doesn't quite work. Suppose if I moved it to 4 independent windows. Let's see how that would look. Rather than the 2, like the long windows side by side. We could just, do I have any mud bricks? Let's try mud bricks and gates. We'll do a little experiment here. Have a door, a gate. You know what? A stair. I think we're gonna avoid the fences, right? Yeah, I don't think fences is what we're gonna do. Hey, got some extra slabs. Trapdoors. Well, that gets us started, right? I think it does. I need a couple more gates. Jungle planks. More set of doors. Oh. Hang on. Ooh, I messed up. These aren't jungle, these are oak. Okay. Let me think for a second. Alright, I'm gonna roll with it for now. I reserve the right to change my mind about that. Oops. That's what we wanted there. I'm not... Yeah, that's just not gonna work. We're not abiding the oak in this build. No. 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 I knew I'd made a couple of... Vines are lovely, but not always helpful. That's okay though. They get the pass because they're pretty. As in life, right? Okay, jungle door. Jungle fence gate. Jungle stairs. Jungle slabs. Jungle traps. That's what we want. Now we gotta find the actual jungle wood. It's also oak. Let's move the oak back here. Where are you? And we'll take you too. We've got a use for you. I sure made a lot of stairs, didn't I? There it is. I bet you were pointing it out to me, and I just didn't realize. Okay. Jungle doors, jungle gates. Jungle doors and jungle gates. I want set that. I want gates. It's the everything one. Do I not have enough sticks for that? Surely we have extra sticks here. Turn my jungle wood into sticks. We might have to use the oak on that. Okay. Alright. Let's make sure we don't mess it up. We're going to take this oak. We're going to turn it into sticks. There. Now we're going to get our jungle wood. We're going to make gates. We're going to make gates. a lot of them. Well, a good amount of them. How about that? Let's make a dozen. All right, let's have a dozen. And then we will put the doors in. Back in here. Back in there. Back in there. We have to fix this too. And I almost certainly need more. Need a few more. Let's just make them all. There we go. We'll come back and frame that out with some more mud bricks. Add in our gate decor. Oh no. It wasn't enough. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and enjoy the sunrise for just a moment. So I think the hot air balloon is gonna be maybe just off to one side here. Maybe the left. So that when we fill this in, we're gonna have a few like cute little wheat fields. I might expand this so we have like a farm-like area over here. Then I definitely want to have the hot air balloon. The only catch is it can't be too far away because that's gonna house our enchanting table. So maybe like right there is where it's gonna go. Just a little bit up. Something to kind of frame our sunrise and sunsets. Maybe I'll make it like right there. Jungle gates. We need more of them. Oh, I walked right past the crafting table. I used to keep it in that building. That's why I keep going there. That's the downside of rearranging things. You get so used to it in one way. Oh no. Okay. All right. We're gonna do the process because I don't want to use the jungle wood for that. Can I use it? Can I store it here? Okay. Put you away to safety. Put you away to safety. We'll make as many sticks as we can with these oak planks. There, that should get us a little bit more. I think we can make more, right? There we go. Plenty of sticks this time. Object permanence is such a thing. Oops, that was the wrong button. That should get us enough gates, let's hope. $16. We'll see. There. There. I built this tower earlier today and we messed up the height. We ended up building it 1 block higher than it needed to be. And we're currently just living with that fact. We haven't decided whether... I don't know if I'm going to fix it or not. I guess the downside is you don't get the same effect. But you're not where you should be. Is that correct? Oops. Okay. It is just noticeable from here. I'll add in the trapdoors and then we'll see if maybe that helps unify it with the other builds. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to bring that down a block. Oh my gosh. 2:11 a.m. What am I doing? I'm getting work done, that's what I'm doing. I could dig it. Grab some water real quick. Okay. That's enough of that. Oops. Alright, this is not gonna be, you're not gonna make this easy for me, are you? I think slabs is the way to go, not logs. little bit lower. There we go. Oh. Oh. I broke my ankles on that one for sure. What do you think? That might solve the problem. Okay. I can't wait for some sort of free cam option on Bedrock. That would be the most amazing thing. Not that I haven't considered switching to Java. It's on my bucket list. I do plan to do some Java Minecraft experiments at some point. If for nothing else, then just to try the free cam, being able to get some like cinematic shots and to have a torch in my offhand. That's like the one feature I'm super envious about for Java players. Just right now, the barrier to entry is less technical than. Good lord. It's less of a technical issue and more of a skill issue on my part because I'm not a PC gamer naturally. I am only comfortable with consoles and controllers, and I can't seem to make my left hand want to do the job. And that really impedes me from exploring that right away. But we will give that a try someday. Someday when I have I think more practice at doing solo streaming and content and making videos on my own rather than having company. And I don't know, like, I mean, maybe it'll be streamed. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, because the streaming thing is still more of an experiment than a commitment. I am committed to making content, but right now, this week has been a learning curve. I do like that streaming brings me the motivation to actually get on and get the work done, because then I get excited about the possibility that I might have people to talk to. Okay, I know I put the leaves up there and I don't regret it, but occasionally the falling leaves give me a jump scare because I think they're like a spider or something. Now, the spiders in Minecraft are obviously not that size, and I don't know that there are really bugs that size of any kind, but it's just ingrained in me that if I see a movement out of the corner of my eye like that, I assume it's a bug. So just, jump scaring myself at every opportunity. think that's all of them. We do the slab skirting on the one below. And then we do the trapdoor skirting. I might go down and grab those real quick. An efficient builder, I am not. You know, not everything in life has to be optimal, right? Sometimes you just gotta. This is my base and my time, and if you're here with me, I certainly appreciate it. Let's enjoy the process. That is starting to look. I think we'll leave the extra block in. It's not so detrimental. I don't think it's gonna bug me that much. Maybe I'll even make one of the other towers shorter by a block. Is that you, Epona? You look like a pony. No, you're a full-size horse. Why do you look smaller? Hi. Skirting. Slab skirting. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be streaming right now. Since I just streamed earlier today. But I don't think that VOD is gonna have too much traction. The fan is very noisy and a problem, and I apologize profusely for that. We're gonna add noise reduction through our OBS on this stream. Oops, that's not correct. We're gonna add some noise reduction and see if that can help with the problem. Because that's really the thing I'm struggling with is improving each attempt a little bit by a little bit, so that eventually, when somebody new tunes in, we want them to like what they hear. We want them to. So I don't think for the most part people really need to always be watching streaming. I mean, it certainly helps to some degree. I get a lot out of watching people build things because I don't yet know how to do that. But for the most part, people in the way that I use YouTube and Twitch, I'm just looking for that voice, right? That voice to kind of give me a little extra company throughout the day. I do stay home right now, so I have a lot of time to sort of like listen to whatever I want to listen to. And I enjoy finding a good quality audio or orator. And it doesn't have to be about anything specific. If I like someone's personality, oop, I ran out of that. And maybe that's the thing too. I'm not naturally the most outgoing of people. I'm actually quite shy. I tend to be a lurker more than a contributor to chats, and I have a small but loyal friend group. Quite happy with that. But I'm not like I'm not comfortable with talking a lot, and that is certainly one of the other big challenges. The audio quality is the current thing I'm targeting as trying to improve. Then the practice in streaming and talking more continuously and more engagingly is the other thing. Is the other thing. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be what you would think of as like a natural streamer here. I think I'm just gonna have to practice and work at it and improve as we go. And there may be days, and hopefully I'll have a music playlist ready by then. There may be days when I'm just gonna play because I want to make the progress. And I'm inviting you to join me on that journey. That's really, I think, the thing that every streamer is trying to do is just opening that door to invite you into their world for a little bit. Probably because they want the company. And hopefully you do too. I need jungle slabs to finish up that. We're gonna drink a little more water. Okay. At some point we'll probably have to sleep through the night. So I've noticed the passage of time. I suspect in the next cycle or two we'll be getting some phantoms in. I just can't help it because I love the evening atmosphere here at Lemuel's Rest. It's very peaceful. I need planks before I can have slabs. Alright, planks. Planks. And slabs. I think the sunrise. The sunset portion of the island is doing pretty good because we've got enough. We might have to throw in some. I do intentionally want this to have like a drop off feeling because I want this side of the base to have more. We might have it to be more crumbling. Well, that's pretty. What's that down there? Are those cherry trees or maybe? We'll have to check that out sometime. But we actually have enough visual things, distinctions going on this side of the base. The other side of the base, however, needs, I think, a little bit more built up. And not just the inside of these walls. I think the outside too. We're gonna have to build this up a little bit. Maybe add a couple layers more of dirt and grass here. Make this more of a waterfall. Maybe a hill or two, and then we'll add in the wheat fields just to give this a little more definition so everything's not super flat. Where do we leave off on the skirting? Okay, right here. It's weird doing this from this angle, honestly. Is that correct? Yeah, I think that's correct. One floor down. Now we want trapdoors kind of around the outskirts here. We did that. Trapdoors and stairs. Did initially have like planter boxes, which looks very cute, but it was a lot more effort. Now, this is going to be Christine's tower, so we probably should put the effort in. If we're going to do it for anybody, we're going to do it for her. I'll be a little less like nice when it comes to the boys' towers. So maybe Stone. I think he'll want a pretty tower. And Jeff's more than capable of decorating up his own. He'll probably add some things and I'll be like, oh gosh, I should have done that. And Kyle's the only one who won't care about the decoration, I'm pretty sure. That man is 90% utility and 10% unpredictability. I have known him for a good amount of time. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and add in the supports. That'll be underneath. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else I want on this? Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if I have any dirt blocks left. We use the jungle planks in place of dirt blocks for the boop. No. No. There. There. Now's the tough part. Okay. Got that one. Gosh. No. Do what I want you to do, not what you want to do. No. We can do this. We can make this happen. Right? Alright. Oh, you're just gonna be stubborn about this. What's going on here? Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. I'm probably gonna run out of trapdoors. Go. this is Alright, we got it. Definitely gonna run out of trapdoors. Okay. Ooh, 1 second. We need 7 more, and we need dirt. Grab dirt while we hopefully have some. And we needed a couple of mud bricks as well. Oop. There we go. Suppose we could do a couple of grass blocks and then... Oh, I did have moss carpet. Okay, we might have to try Jeff's trick with the hiding the lights under a moss carpet. I think this is that's our best bet. But let's just... Nope, there we go. Look at that. That is really starting to come together. Alright. We've got to get this out. Then in a dirt block. There we go. There we go. I have to find some pink flowers. Pink and purple. Maybe a little bit of blue. Oh gosh. I make this mistake every time. It's 2:37 in the morning. There we go. This side. Oh, this one wasn't this one wasn't done at all. Okay. Oh no. No. Alright, we'll do that from the outside, I think. Let's finish our current issue. That's all of them. I just need to fix this part here. Oh, this part here. Yeah. There we go. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Alright, well, while we're down here. Somehow I had it in my head that we'd already done these ones. There we go. Go back up, replace the dirt. That was... No? That was this side. There we go. Flower planters. Do we add the flowers in now? I think maybe we go with 2 talls. Surely we have some bone meal. We can make good use of the... I'm absolutely positive we have bone meal here somewhere. Okay, there's some. Oh no! That was the wrong button. Okay. Alright. Now, grow. We're gonna need you too. Then we won't have any for the... Do we have any more bone meal? Yeah, I think we need to also pair, like, I'm happy with how the 2 tall looks, honestly. Might have been better if I'd switched the slab skirting and the trap doors and like switched them, and then had the 2 talls going on that floor. Or we can balance it out by adding a heavier amount of flowers around this base. Let me think for a minute. This tower is just determined to be I think that's what I gotta do. I think I have to move. Hang on. We're thinking. We could. Let's do a test case. Let's do just a small test case here. We need to see. Oh, of course, I took off the. We need to see how it looks if we have, let's say, oh gosh, just make this challenging on me. Okay, all right, we don't need it to be perfect. We just need to see. Okay, go away. All right, dirt block, because this would be the placement of the block. Too tall flower. Now let's see how that looks from a distance. And let's not get too close to the edge because I think our friends are going to be joining us. Oh. Alright, I picked the wrong type of flower for this. Okay. I think we have a solution then. I'm gonna take. Do we have more bone meal? I don't think I'm gonna have to switch out the skirting. I think I have to switch out the flower. We're gonna put lilac in the planters, and we're gonna move the peonies back down to the ground level. And that should fix our issue. And I need to get that slab back in place. Oh, you're gone forever. Okay, so we're gonna leave the slabs. And the thing that I am doing here also, with the implications that this is a, you know, a community that's been built specifically for some sort of aerial inclined people. The big open windows with the little, not quite balconies, it's meant to be more friendly for landing and takeoffs. Obviously, as you've seen, with an elytra, I can just jump out of any of these and I'm good to go. Alright. Let's replace the peonies with lilacs. I think this will help because it's a little bit of a softer, like it doesn't have as much, it's not as full as the peonies with the green. So it'll have a softer blend into the tower is the hope. And then with the peonies having a fuller green sort of profile, think they'll look better here on the ground level. Select them up really quick. Did I miss that one? There it is. Then we'll take peonies. Where'd this chicken egg come from? There we go. Oh man, I don't know if any of... Don't fall off, buddy. I don't know if any of you are also fans of the Skyblock Kingdoms Season 2 series, but I have been enjoying it immensely. At some point, if I ever get a chance to ask, I wonder if they'd be okay if we co-opted their idea for chicken gambling and used it on our server as well. I don't want to do that without at least checking though. Or at least don't want to be the first person to do that. Alright. So let's frame this up a little. Can't go too heavy, I think, but just some places where it would be cute to have a little bit extra. Oh, that's not gonna work. However, we do have dirt. There we go. Let's see if this works. Yes, okay. It's better. Then what I might... Oh, okay. I'm thinking. Here's my thought. Actually, I like it better close up. I was worried that the lilacs were a little too uniform in height now, and maybe varying it up with a short and tall flower. But I don't know that I want to on the second floor. However, there are other options we can consider. Maybe giving a little more dimension on the ground level. We're gonna do a quick visual check. I'm pretty happy with that. Actually, yeah. Maybe we'll throw in some grass. Maybe just kind of bone meal up around that area. Kind of give it more texture on the grass level. Oh, except I didn't want to do that. Kind of don't want to do that. We'll add a few more flowers around the base and see what we're happy with. I think pretty soon here, we'll be looking at taking a bio break. Okay. Oh, I just had a terrible thought. Did I miss the trapdoors up here? No, I got them. Okay, they're good. Okay. Trapdoors, gates, skirting, planters, flowers, hanging lanterns. I think I did the full complement of oh, I did not do the torches down here. And pressure plates is what I need. Oops. We are so close to being done with this third tower. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Hanging lanterns, check. Torches. We're well lit up here, check. Torches, lighting here is good. Oh. Torches down here. We'll need to add in the pressure plates. And I think we hang it on this side. Yep. Wow, that banner really catches that setting sun. Honestly, the only thing I could do would be to add more hanging lanterns around the outside, but I'm currently hesitant to do that. I don't want it to be too much, and I also really like sort of this them being more special as kind of like more beacony. I think that's oh, pressure plates. Pressure plates really quick. Pressure plates for the doors. Pressure plates for the doors. I'm gonna replace the ones. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Alright. Where are my buddies at? They've got to be around here somewhere. Oh, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back. I don't necessarily think that these I think part of the issue might be that I don't think these buildings are entirely phantom proof is part of the issue. But that's okay. I can hide down here. They can't get me in here. Alright. We'll be right back. Okay. We are back. Let's go see if one of our buddies has decided to join us. Well, it's still evening hours in Minecraft. But I don't want to do that right there. Ooh, nice clear skies. I'm checking. Oh, I might have just slept. So, yeah, no, overall I think we're okay. It's like I might need to stay up a little bit more. Oh, we're not done with this build. We still have to finish the top. Alright. I need vines, leaves, and logs. Gosh, I can't believe I forgot that part. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, that can go there. This should probably not be in here, to be honest. Probably need this guy. Definitely need that. And we're gonna need some bone meal. Find oak logs. Okay. Oak logs. Ooh, we don't have a whole ton of vines happening right now. Let's harvest a few of those. That should be plenty, right? Bro. There we go. I don't remember if this, I think this should work. Love a good azalea tree. You're definitely one of my favorites. Okay. I gotta get this to go all the way up. Ooh. Nope. Okay. I have caused myself trouble. Oops. Come back down here. I think we're we're just gonna have to aim here, maybe? Alright. Now we want azalea coverage here. Then we've got, what, the logs here? Oops. Definitely don't want that. I didn't do this before. I threw planks in. Alright, here's what we'll do this time. It's not a perfect solution. Oh, I should have used the night. Okay. Okay, we'll just remember these are very important bushes. And if we break them, want to break them with the right right material. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now the thing that I want. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a new controller at some point. Oh no. There we go. We need to save one azalea leaf. Of course I did. Okay. Now, this is the tower that has extra height to it. So I think, okay, we need at least here. That's how we do that. That goes there. Okay. We just build this out. Then we add the vines. And we're good to go. Right? It only needs to go as far as being able to overhang the tower a little bit. That way when we add the vines, kind of like that one over there, we're gonna get a, oh yeah, that's starting to work too. We're gonna get a nice long overhang. Oh, I ran out. not have enough to cover all of this. That's okay. I can come back with more. This will at least get us started. And the nice thing is, we can still land on here pretty easily. Take a look at our work, shall we? So far, yeah, that growth's starting to come in pretty good. So far we've kind of somewhat unified them up. We've, obviously this one is going to be a little more distinct. It's got the extra block of height. It has more of a pink theme overall, just due to the future inhabitant is, that worked out. But they have very similar functions on all that. I think it's going pretty well. I think we'll just let the vines grow a little bit on this one before we add any to the around the actual tower itself. Then we're gonna have to finish filling the vines in on this side, of course. That's 3 done and 5 to go. Plus that one right there is gonna be a special case. Okay. Overall, I'm pretty happy. And I know these weren't the most exciting streams or episodes, whatever they turn out to be, but every little bit helps. Like, hello. All right, we must check for small dripstone. It's required every time we see a wandering trader, as one of Jeff's asks on the server. I don't even know if I have any emeralds on me, if they did happen to have any. White tulips. No small drip leaf. It's okay. You're safe here. But the more these get built, the more the concept is starting to really come together. So I'm pretty happy with that. Then I've got several more are to go, and then we will work on the outer wall. And we'll continue to fill in things as we go, because we still need to do something with the center here. And the idea of a large canopy filling up that space. And we've got to build the gas docks for the happy guests on this side. We've got to build another portal, probably somewhere over here, and got a few other things before this is really a base. We got to terraform the whole underside of the island, turn that into a giant storage and farm area. We'll get there. And when it's all done, we'll look back on this and marvel at how many hours it took to make. Alright, let's try to get some good thumbnail material. Without falling off. I think that's the thumbnail. Down here at the very end, just That's the one.